Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the string with pointer in C language. So first I share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better my video lecture. And here go C++. I double click and take some process. And yes, here Alt F file menu and taking new file. And here write a program to print one string using pointer. Yes, so that is a 10 technique. Yes, here 10 technique we can print. And like first here I give example. So like str, and we can store as a one string, and that is we can also take the static. So here we can take like F5 BCS, so F5 BCA, yes, and that close. So yes, here one string only. So how that first is the, we can say that index. Yes, first is index. So index start with always 0. So here we can like one formula. We can find the address of particular element. Okay. And then we can say that value, or we can say that element. So first store the F5, then SY, and then B and C and BCA. Yes. So and here is a null. Yes, every string terminate with null value. Yes. So that is a also store, but we have to, and then that is a, we can say that pointer variable. Yes, so here we can take the pointer pv, pointer variable. So when we can p, that is first our store here, like we can store asterisk p, and asterisk p assigned to str, so that is taking the base address, and that is we can assumption here like 1000 first 1000 address. And then here 1001, yes, 1002, because that is character data type. Only one that is a store. Yes, here one element means that address is store. So here terminate with null value. So that is also address. But, and we can p plus plus. So here first p plus 1, so that taking the next address, so that p plus 2, so that is a, here we can p plus 2, yes, that is a, then we can p plus 3, yes, so that is a possibility. And now we can let us check. So I find this our string index, so that is a one formula. So in my previous that find the address. So here we can find with pointer. So this our index work. So pointer variable, then base address, yes, then plus our index, yes, and that is a index we have to pass. So base address first, yes, here base address, and then we can plus with this index. So index and plus factor, yes, that is a factor, we can multiplication. So here is a plus sign and here is a multiplication sign, and factor, and that is known as a factor uh, pointer, because pointer jump to refer that data type value. So we can say that scale factor, yes, that's known as a scale factor. And then multiplication scale factor of data type. Yes, so we can say that data type is an integer. So let us check that formula. So we can find based on this pointer variable assign address. So our base address is 1000 plus our index is 2. Yes, here we can find str2, that is assumption, and multiply our scale factor variable value. So that is a integer character data type. So only one. So now that is we can take 1000 and then multiply 1, 2 multiply 1. So that is a 2. So that is 1002. So that is our element. Yes, here. So here 1002, because that index is 2 here. Look. So that we have to find that address based on this formula. So that is a very easy formula. So any data type, say, look, here is a integer character data type. So integer that multiply 2, just float, so 4, then double, so 8, and then long double, so 10. So here only 1 byte we can multiplication of that index, and that our address is find by this pointer variable. So yes, that is very simple. So here that is we can say that address. Yes, I not because that taking here all moving. And then here, yes, here remaining, so I complete. So 4, and that is last, but that is terminate. Yes, last. So that is a index. Yes, that is index. That is a value over store the element. We can say that element also because that is array. And then pointer address, pointer variable plus plus, only 1 byte is shifting, and that is assumption address. And we can find any address of based on this formula. Okay. So that all for your reference I take to here, and that we can 10 technique using this all this our discussion. So yes, I all this give to multi-comment line. So that is our paperwork. Yes, first we can done to paperwork so we can easily understand. Okay. So now I give multi-comment line, and now our program is start how pointer work with string array. So we can take the 10 technique. So in 1D character array, 9 technique, 2D integer array, that is a integer 1D array, that is a 9 technique, integer 2D array, that is 8 technique, and character 1D array, that is 10 technique. So that is string. 1D array means string data type. So string actually is not in data type in C language, and we can create to help of string pointer. So yes, here we can take first our goal. So let us take. So here we can define string str and 10 character, and then asterisk p for pointer variable. Yes, and then we can take integer, that is our for loop, and then clear the screen. So we can also assign the static. Yes, here we can assign the static, and you can take the character pointer. Yes, here I want to give the example. So here str, and then directly you can double quote like any name. Like here I give the Sita Ram. Yes, that possibility. But here static string you cannot assign equal sign. That's not possibility. Here is a in the brace you can assign, or you can scan. Yes, that is possibility. So here is a better is a scanning, yes, not a static assigning. But here is a static initialization is possible. You can take the pointer, yes, directly pointer. So we can take also. So yes, first I give the message and scan for one string. So enter one string, yes, that is message. And here we can use get as. So here str, yes. And then we can print also. So let us take so that is a first technique you have to know percentage s, yes, and we can print just directly. So that is the first technique we have to take here. First that we have to already see on our so many video lectures. So I save these first. So we can say that string with pointer or pointer with string, yes, dot c. So that's save, and let us compile. Yes, there is no any error. And here I also yes, Taram. So that is print. Okay, and also you can use puts, getas and puts is a pair. So that is also I take one video lecture. And now we can give the pointer to our str string. That is a taking the BA base address. Yes, and there are two techniques. So that is a first and second technique. That is T equal to S ampersand. Yes, that is address sign and zero element, first element. That is also same effect. So here now we can start I, and then str of I not equal to null. Yes, that is not equal to null. So capital null, and also single quote slash and zero also that taking null. And now we can print different the technique. So here we can also print the index. So percentage D, index is always integer, and then value we can percentage C, and then we can str of I, that is our first technique. So one single character, that is a print, and here we can give the slash n. Yes, so new line, let us check. So yes, p is we have to not use, so we can use after. So let us check. Yes, I do the yes. Okay, so here our string, yes, percentage C. Okay, here remaining the I, yes, here we can index not print, so that disturbing all. So that's not perfect print. Yes, now that look perfect. First, our technique that print we all one character at a time. Yes. And then second technique we have to know very well, that is explanation of this statement internal in our 1D array if you watch my video. So str plus I, that is a full form internal in this technique. Str is taking the base address and then plus I to our index, and that value that is signed by asterisk. So internal this statement, full form of this statement, like in our 1D array integer like x of I, that full form asterisk parenthesis x plus I. So I already give one video in this 1D array integer. So same that is okay. And now you can plus before or after in maths rule, there is no difference. So here I give the percentage C one blank, yes, and again percentage C one blank, and again so 4, yes. Let us check first 4 technique. So yes, that is a, we can take the I outside and subscript we can there at str. So that is what full form. So that is a same. Yes, here asterisk sign and first I and plus then base address. Str store array name itself store the base address. So 4 technique. And yes, now pointer give to same our 4 technique, because str and p is the same taking the base address. So that is a giving the 4 technique. Yes, I now percentage c, percentage c, percentage c, and last time percentage c. So 8 technique we have to cover. So yes, p of I, then explanation of this statement asterisk p plus I, then you can outside the I and inside the P subscript, and then that full form. So asterisk maths rules I plus P. So that is no different. You have to plus P and plus then I. So math, that is addition operation. So that is a 4 other techniques. Same value we have to print. So that is a 8, and plus that our percentage C 9, and we can use the pointer itself. So here we can take as a separate, otherwise all are disturbed. So here we can take, and that is a, here we can p plus plus, but and here we can print, that is string separate. So that is a slash n, and then we can asterisk p. Yes, so that is also print. And if you percentage c, yes, that print, yes. So that is a 10 technique. So that is a 1, here is a 1, yes, here is a 8, and here is a 9. uh, yes, here 1, here 8, and here is a 10. Yes, here is a 8 we have to take. So 10 technique we have to. So yes, now I complete our goal. So that is a 10 techniques. So 10 techniques. Yes, 10 technique we can print our string. Same. Yes, let us check. So yes, I give the same string Tara. So look, that is a print first for all percentage, and then 8 technique in between, and last pointer itself. So yes, we can also here separate, means that we can take that address which is store and which place we can also print. So yes, let us take. So here uh, we can say that element at store percentage u address. So yes, element And here you can also index, but yes, no required. So here that is a element, and that is its address. So which store? Yes. So let us check how it's prints or message. And so I give the same string Sitaram. Just look. So S is store at, S store at, yes, first in between that address, yes. So 65,016, 17. One character is gap in all. You can look here, very important. So yes, at store at we can take in the after store. So store at, yes, and then our address, yes, store at that address. Okay. Okay, so that is a perfect. And yes, now here that is we can also take, yes, here I just comment line this get s, and we can, yes, here we cannot take, yes, look like here we can view like a static thing directly. Is that taking error? Let us check. I give error. Yes, yes, no problem. L value is required. So here, but here you can take like asterisk, that pointer. Yes, now that possibility, that no error taking. So yes, there is no any error. And let us check that as it is. So very simple way we can elaborate. So that is a pointer. Both are pointer. Yes, here look. So both pointer is a 1D array. So pointer and array is a correlated concept. So here first we can subscript. Now we can take string str is a pointer. So there is no any change. Yes, all are work perfectly. So it is a better, I think. Yes, perfectly. Yes, look our string. Yes, so we can take at store at address. Yes, we can print also address, and you can also, yes, here no static. Yes, here I comment and can open this scan and get s function, and let us take. I give some different. So like RAM. So yes, look at RAM. Very simple. So only 3 letter is there. Okay. So now I can all these things. What is the advantages? So here is a dynamic, yes, that string we can here, what is problem? So this setting we can like 20, but give only 3 letters. So 70 character is wasting. But this technique, that is a 1D array, pointer itself is a 1D array internal. So we can also assign static value directly. Okay? And scan also no problem. And we can take 9 technique. Yes, here 1, and here 8 technique we can print, and here last pointer itself. So 10 technique we can use. So very important session for your knowledge. So str internal expand this format, asterisk that value, that is base address plus our index plus then I in outside and str subscript inside. So that full form is in max rules we have to take plus before or after, there is no meaning change. And then PO5, then explanation rule, I in outside and P inside, and that is full form of this technique. And last pointer itself, asterisk P, that taking the indirectly that cell go and that print the value. And now here I give the Krishna. Yes, so that is a perfect, you look. So all are well. So now write this program to your C file. We can take 10 technique to print 1D array as a string. So string using pointer, that is our concept. And here very long, yes. So you can important session for your knowledge. So yes, I close this file. Yes, I think you have to write all are well. 9 or 10 technique. Yes, here 10. Highest technique in the string pointer. 1D integer pointer is a 9 technique, and 2D integer pointer is a 8 technique, and 1D character string array, that is a 10 technique, highest technique in this, because here we can percentage s directly print. Okay? And then pointer also print. So here 8, here 1 itself string, and here that is pointer. So now I close, all are well, I think. So close Alt F3 function key and quit. So yes, subscribe my channel Ashok Sijalakani, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture, and Hare Krishna.